What's up guys, welcome to part 1 of my tutorial for Stay. Part 2 will be coming up soon, so make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon to be notified when that goes live. If you want to download the tabs for this and support the channel, you can do so via the Patreon link in the description. Now this song has 4 chords, so it's fairly standard, but it's very fast, which makes it a slightly more difficult arrangement. But we're in standard tuning, we've got a capo on the first fret, so if you're ready to give it a shot, let's get started. Alright, so I'll refer to this as the first string and this as the 6th string, okay? So as I mentioned, we've got 4 chords here which are repeated throughout the song. An F, normally played like this, a G, an A minor 7, and an E minor. Okay, so let's take a look at that intro. It sounds like this. Okay, so we're starting off with that F bass note here with my thumb over the top. Okay, then I've got my first finger held down here on the 2nd string on the 1st fret, and then I've got my 4th finger here on the 3rd fret, 1st string. And I'm also leaving the 3rd string open here. Then I'm going to play this. That's going to be 6, 3, 2, 1, 2. In that kind of rhythm. From there we go up to the G. So I use my 3rd finger for the bass note here for the G, play that, followed by open 2nd string onto the 1st fret, and then open 3rd. Then we're going to repeat the same pattern again, but with the A minor. So that's just the same as the first part, but instead of that thumb over the top for the F bass note, we're going to be playing the open 5th string. Then we're going to E minor, so we're going to play the E minor bass note, which is open 6th string, and then we've just got this little double hammer on here. So our first hammer on is going to be open 2nd string to the 1st fret, and then you wait a little bit, and at the end of the bar we've got the 3rd string open to 2nd fret. And then we're straight back into that F again. So that first part so far. Then we repeat again. This end bar is slightly different, so when you get to the E minor again, hit that same bass note, but we've got a slightly different pattern here. So starting on the 2nd string, we've got open to 1st fret, and then pull off again to open. Then 3rd string, open to 2nd fret. Alright guys, so we're actually going straight into the chorus here, but it's a stripped back version of the chorus, so it's still quite slow and calm before the rest of the song kicks in. So this part is going to sound like this. Okay, so we're starting off back in that F chord. We've got our thumb over the top for the bass note. Then regular F kind of shape, so 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd frets. I've also got my 4th finger down here. That's going to be on the 1st string, 3rd fret. We're starting off here. So I've got a little hammer on here. That hammer on there on the 1st finger is going to be open 2nd string to the 1st fret and then back off again. But you're combining that with a little finger roll. So I play strings 2, 3, and 4, and 6 all together. That's when I do that kind of hammer on and pull off. That's called by the 1st string, which should be on the 3rd fret. Then we're kind of halfway through the F chord now. So when I get halfway through a chord in this section, I play another bass note with my thumb. So this time I move down to the 4th string and play that note. That's followed by the 3rd string, and then the second string open twice. Like that. Then we're on to the G chord. Okay, so open strings down here, the only string we're holding down really is the bass note, which is the 3rd fret on the 6th string. We're going to do another finger roll on strings 2, 3, 4, and 6. Then that's going to be followed by the open 2nd string 3 times. Then again, I'm moving my thumb down to play another bass note, which is again the 4th string. And I'm going to play strings 2 and 3 as well at the same time. Hammer on there to the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and then play the 2nd string again on the 1st fret. Okay. Now we're moving to the A minor. This is an A minor 7 now, so you can take this finger off. That makes an A minor 7. We're going to do the same pattern that we did with the F. So again with the hammer on and pull off on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and then we're going to play the 1st string on the 3rd fret. This is going to be followed by the next bass note, which is the 4th string, then again 3, which is open, and then 2nd string twice. Okay, so last chord, E minor, so we're going to get into regular E minor shape, and we're going to play again, similar pattern again. We've got the finger roll on strings 2, 3, 4, and 6, followed by the 2nd string 3 times. Then move your thumb down for the next bass note, and we're going to do another finger roll on strings 2, 3, and 4. Hammer-ons on the 2nd string, open to 1st fret, and then 2nd string by itself. Okay, so let's go through all 4 chords. F to the G, A minor 7, E minor. Okay, so now we start to repeat. Here it gets slightly different, okay? So we've just played the F, which was the same, and the G, which is nearly the same, but at the end of the G we've got a new note here. We're going to come off and play open 2nd string one more time. Normally we'd end there, but now we're going to come off and play the open string once. Next to the A minor 7. Starting off the same, so we've got the hammer on to the 1st fret on the 2nd string, and then pull off, followed by the 1st fret on the 3rd string, 1st string on the 3rd fret, sorry, again. Then we're doing 4, 3, so that should be 4th string on the 2nd fret, and then 3rd string open. Then we've got this hammer on and pull off again. So that's going to be hammer on 2nd string to the 1st fret, off to open again. Then we're coming up here for the end of the verse. We're going to come up to the 7th fret, then down to the 3rd fret, and up to the 5th. Okay, so there's no bass notes, there's no other notes at all there. So it's just 7, 3, 5, and then we're getting straight into the next part. Okay, so I'll play that whole section for you just one more time. Alright guys, now we're getting into the first verse of the song. So here we're bringing in the slaps, and we're playing a lot more notes, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult from here on in. But this is one of my favourite sections of the song to play. So it sounds a little bit like this. Okay, so starting off in that F shape again. Same as before, thumb over the top, and then these 3 fingers here. The first part slowly. Okay, so starting off with that bass note, and then down to the 4th string. We're going to do a slap on the 2nd beat, and you want to hit that 1st string as you do that. So this is quite common in my arrangements, but if you haven't come across it before, I kind of curl my hand up a little bit, hit the nail just with your string, hit the string with your nail rather, like that, see? And then you can get the slap and the note at the same time. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you get that, it's like that, okay? Then you want to hit that note again, the 4th string. Then we're bringing this finger up here for that part. So it's going to be the 2nd string on the 3rd fret, and the bass note again. Then you want to hit the 4th string again, and we've got another slap, this time with a slide. So you want to do the slap, hit the 2nd string, and slide up. So you want to build that speed up, practice it with a metronome if you can. So we're sliding up here because we're going to be playing G next, but we're going to play G up here now. So this bar. Okay, so the G is going to be the same shape as the F, just up 2 frets like that, so really easy. You're going to slide up here and you're going to complete that shape. So we're starting off in that shape, and we're going to hit the bass note, followed by the 2nd string, which is on the 3rd fret. Then slap. And we're going to bring our 4th finger just underneath this one. So that's going to be on the 3rd string on the 5th fret. We're going to play that one, followed by the 2nd and 6th strings again. They should both be on the 3rd fret. Then we're moving our thumb down to play the next bass note, which is going to be on the 4th string, also on the 5th fret, here. Then we're playing another slap, but we want to hit the 2nd string with the slap. Then we play that same bass note on the 4th string. So that bar slowly. Goes like that, okay? Those 2 bars together. Next we're going to A minor. This is going to be a full A minor, not an A minor 7, so just regular A minor. So this time, starting with open 5th string bass note and the 3rd string, twice. Just like that. Then another slap, hit the 1st string. It doesn't matter too much if you hit the other strings that are like high, like these ones, 2nd and 3rd, as long as you hit that 1st string note. Then, taking your thumb down to play the 4th string, which is on the 2nd fret. Straight after that slap. Then, we're halfway through this bar, so we're going to play the bass note again, which is the 5th string, open, with our finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So that's when you have to add. Right there. Straight after that, you're playing the 4th string again, which is still on the 2nd fret. Then we've got our next slap, and with this one, we're going to do a hammer on. 1st fret to 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Like that. Okay, so that bar slowly. This part is slightly tricky because you want to keep that finger there to keep that note ringing out, but you want to move to the next chord, which is an E minor. Okay, So once you've done that hammer on, we're going to move to an E minor. So our next note is going to be that open 6-string bass note, followed by 2nd string 3rd fret and a slap. Then we've got a hammer on, and as you land the hammer on, so the hammer on's on the 1st fret to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and as you land on the 3rd fret, you want to play the bass note again. That bass note is going to be followed by the 4th string, which is on the 2nd fret because we're playing an E minor here, followed by another slap and hit the 2nd string, which is on the 3rd fret, and then play that 4th string again, just as we did. So that bar. Okay, so the last 2 bars, the A minor and the E minor. Okay, so after that, we're going to come back to the F. Now, it's going to start to repeat, but the start is slightly different. So instead of going, we're going to go. So it's the first 2 notes are slightly different. You play the bass note, but at the same time, you play the 3rd string, which is on the 2nd fret here. And you're going to play that 3rd string again. Then back to usual, we've got the slap with the open 1st string. And then it's just the same, up to the slide, to the G. The G is the same. Now we're going to A minor. This A minor is going to be different because we're going to play an A minor 7 on this time. So take this finger off, make it an A minor 7, and you're going to add your 4th finger straight onto here, which is the 1st string, 3rd fret. It's going to sound like this. Okay. So starting that bar off, we're playing the 1st string, 3rd fret, and open 5th string. That's going to be following this kind of pattern. We're going to play that one, followed by the 4th string. Take your finger off, slap, and play the open string. Then 4th string again, that's on the 2nd fret here. Then just repeat that. So bass note, 1st string, 4th, take your finger off, slap, 1st, 4th. So it's a small repetition inside that bar. So it's going to be. So you can just practice that. Just remember, keep your finger on, 4, off, slap, 4. You should be able to get that fairly quickly. It's just muscle memory. Now we're coming up to the last part, which is going to sound like this. So here, I play an E minor, but I add my 4th finger onto here, which is the 2nd string, 3rd fret. I'm going to play strings 2, 3, and 6. Then just 2 and 3. 2 and 3 again, but this time you need to do the slap at the same time. Then we've got open 1st. And then 2, 3, and 6 again. Then switch. Lift this finger up and put this finger down onto the 2nd string, 1st fret instead of 3rd. And then we've got the slap, and you're going to hit strings 2 and 3. Okay, so that is the whole verse. Let's just go through it. I'll play it one more time for you. Okay, this part is definitely harder than the previous part, so don't worry if it takes you a bit longer to learn. Make sure you subscribe so you can catch part 2 coming up soon. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and hit subscribe. You can also join my Discord server, the link for that is in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.